Order. Speaker forced to intervene as Parliament erupts following brutal Sturgeon grilling. Scottish Lib Dem leader Willie Rennie slammed Ms Sturgeon after thousands of Scottish people were deprived of the education they need following a cut in part-time college places. The heated debate during First Minister questions on Scottish youth unemployment forced the Scottish Speaker Ken Macintosh to intervene. Mr Rennie called Ms Sturgeon's cut in part-time college places a crushing U-turn and insisted the First Minister should be big enough to admit it. He questioned the First Minister after a letter was sent to colleges with a change in policy about part-time college courses. Mr Rennie insisted the change had never been announced publicly before and that Ms Sturgeon tried to sneak it out in a paragraph on a wet Wednesday afternoon. He said that a cut of 150,000 part-time college places had particularly affected women and older people. Mr Rennie said, "Will the First Minister now apologise to the generation of women and older people who have lost out because of this government?" Mr Rennie's dig at Sturgeon was met with cheers from other members of Scottish Parliament. But presiding officer Ken Macintosh had to intervene and said, "Order please. Order please. I'd appreciate if members would listen to the question and then listen to the answer." Ms Sturgeon hit back at Mr Rennie's jab and said, "Probably the fact that his pals in the opposition felt the need to give him so much help there suggests they know how fundamentally wrong Willie Rennie is." Prime Minister Theresa May also lashed the SNP yesterday, which resulted in cheers throughout the House of Commons. Mrs May slammed the Scottish Government after they failed to deliver super-fast broadband to the whole of Scotland.